Oh, hey there. Sorry, I was thinking about something. I got a wild story for you. In the city of Arkham, there is a research institute, and deep within it, there is a room with a box. This box has a light that blinks, and inside this box are wires and components. What makes this box so interesting is that it houses an artificial intelligence that can pass the Turing test, a machine that appears to me to be able to reason and even potentially feel emotions. And to me, this has incredible implications. To me, it seems to suggest, I'm sorry, I'm distracted. I've been thinking, and I've been experiencing this inner conflict recently. These stories I've been sharing with you, I'm not entirely sure if I should be. I've been questioning why I've been collecting them. Why do I want to tell them to you? I think originally I wanted to become a storyteller because I liked stories, right? People who like reading have dreams of becoming authors. Lovers of art want to become artists. But at some point that changed. At some point I realized that I'm not telling you stories for the sake of telling stories, I'm marketing. And my products are the stories I've collected. Have I altered them to suit my needs? I do want to challenge people and provoke, but I don't want to make anyone do anything. I don't want to... Milo asked me not to inquire about how the world ends, and I didn't. But I'm over here telling you that the world ends. Doesn't this impel you to ask and perhaps seek out the answer yourself? Is this in violation of his express wishes? And the siren. I asked for consent to tell her story, but she said I'd rather not. In preparing the segment, I told myself that that was an ambiguous response and could be interpreted in different ways. I told myself that if I changed her name, then it would be a different circumstance. And even the story of Daphne, a classic myth known by many. And in my telling, I revised details because the injustices done unto her were far more excessive than I was willing to recount. Did I play a role in sanitizing this story? Making it more palatable to more sensitive viewers? Omitting details that may be important or necessary? At times, I've considered myself an author, a historical interpreter, an archivist, even an unconventional journalist. But I think I've become more of a collector, collecting novelties, reducing people to narratives, little trophies. Sometimes I think my reasons for doing what I do change with my mood. Sometimes it is self-indulgent. Sometimes it's a creative exercise. Other times I'm processing my own reality. Other reasons are constant. I told others, this is what I'm doing, so I should do it. And I want to make a living doing it. And I crave to be understood by others. And I don't always understand myself. Why do I want to tell stories? Does it matter? Whatever I tell you, altruism, tradition, economics, self-delusion, whatever I tell you, it'll just be a story in and of itself. I'm telling you this not as a renunciation of the act of storytelling. I'm telling you this because I would like you to consider these tales carefully. I want you to be critical of the messages you consume. I want you to scrutinize what I'm saying, what everyone is saying, and the media through which we communicate. Let's take it apart and put it back together to see how it all works. And if there's some among you that are considering storytelling, perhaps you'll think about what I'm trying to convey. And with a bit of luck and goodwill, perhaps it will make you a better storyteller. Or at the very least, a more considerate one. I started this journey thinking that the danger was machines becoming artists. But today, I think the real issue is when artists become machines. This might not have been the story you wanted to hear tonight. That's okay. It's my story, and it's mine to tell.